Hello, welcome back to Morning Qi Gong with Levy Tai Chi School and myself, Lao Shi Paul Nettles. It is Thursday, I just had the date. I just lost the date. It's Thursday. Welcome to Thursday. As you might be able to see behind me when I get out of the way, the rain that's been waiting till this afternoon, the afternoons to arrive, actually arrived this morning outside, so here we are back on the porch. That's all right. I've got a porch for you. I've got a porch for me. We'll do the form together up here on the porch. Quick announcement. The museum is trying to get emails and things out, and we're trying to get notification out as fast as possible on all the social media resources we use. Saturday morning Qigong is on, but they are asking that we call in advance before Saturday morning at 10:30 and let them know we're coming. They want to register us as we come in, or register the number of people that are going to come, I should say, so that we don't run over what I assume the management of the city had determined is a safe occupation number for the building, or occupancy for the building. My language skills are just absent this morning. I think they have a cap of 20, is my understanding, in the building. I don't think we'll have 20 in class, but I could be surprised. So if you would please, if you plan on coming to Qigong on Saturday morning at 10:30 at the museum, our regular class, member or not, go ahead and call, please call the front desk, talk to Jenny or Maddie. Both of them are sweet ladies, and just let them know you're coming so they can get you on the list and they can make sure we have space enough and so forth for everyone who does want to come to class. And then we will resume under masks, and I think Bradley has already marked off 8-foot increments for us, which I don't think is going to be a problem with us being too close. But it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. It'll be different. We will get to resume in person, which I have been looking forward to for the past 3 months. I have missed seeing people in front of me rather than a reflection of myself in the camera. I'm looking forward to that a great deal. So be sure and give the museum a call if you're coming. Let them know you're going to be there, and I will see you Saturday morning at 10:30 for the resumption of Qigong. I don't think. I think the governor is supposed to announce again today if we're rolling back to phase 1. If anything changes between now and then, again, we will do our absolute level best to get the word out to everybody as fast as possible. If they force a close on us again, or if something else happens, we'll get the word out. Okay, enough about that. No specific pearls of wisdom this morning. I do want to let you know, for those of you who are sharp-eyed, I am wearing one of those fitness tracker things. This is actually my wife's. I'm not in any kind of a fitness tracker pod person mode. I am curious, however, what my heart rate and blood pressure do during this exercise, and I've been curious for a little bit, and I forgot she had this little thing. She was counting her steps at the hospital. I'm curious, like I say, is to see what my heart rate does throughout the form. So if you see me, doing the little watch glance, please forgive me. I don't mean to knock you out of your focus, and I'm not big on the idea of knocking me out of my focus, but I am very curious, and this is one of the less expensive ones that doesn't record this information and just keeps a kind of a constant readout of what's going on. So if I glance down, don't worry, don't let it fret you. As we discussed before, when external stimuli occur, dump trucks or cars or joggers or birds or loud wind chimes or whatever, the best practice is to simply acknowledge the fact that something's going on, that your mind is drawn to that stimulus, and then let it go. We have been, sometimes I think we have been unintentionally socially trained to respond, that we have to have an opinion about everything. We have to give a thumbs up or a hug or a heart or a cry face or angry face to everything. And it can be a trap for people like myself, where we feel like we have to respond to everything then, whether it's real life, whether it's on the screen, whether it's, and that's really an unhealthy place to be. That will keep you off your focus and off your center forever. You'll be constantly reacting to things, and trying to shift your attention endlessly to the constant stream of events and stimuli that occur around us, and that's very difficult and very tiring. So, as cars go by, as I do my little watch check or whatever, just note it. He's checking his watch. A car went by. There's a loud blue jay up there calling in the trees. Acknowledge the fact that the stimulus is occurring, and then let it go. Think of it like a soap bubble. When you've got a bubble machine, there's thousands and thousands of bubbles floating around, and they're ephemeral and they really don't mean anything. And they pop shortly, they're gone shortly thereafter once they're formed, much like our thoughts. So, as long as you don't engage in them, as long as you practice not engaging in them, you'll get better. And like everything, it takes practice. Just like the Qi Gong form, just like Tai Chi, like anything we practice out here, it takes time, of course. But you will get better. You'll get better and better at it, and then you'll start seeing benefits from it. So, enough said. Let's go ahead and begin the form, shall we? I moved the camera a little bit, so I've got to find my center spot again. Alright. First sow. Lifting the heavens. gazes backwards. Breathe out. Draw a bow, shoot arrow. stars fall to earth. Breathe in. Lion wags tail. out. Marry heavens and earth, and separate heavens and earth. Breathe in. Ti sits on throne. and stamp the earth. Here we are, the Baduan Jin, 8 Silken Changes. Slightly elevated heart rate. Let's see. At one point, it was my regular is about 59 or 60. It was at 70 in the beginning there. After Lion Wag's tail, it was 81. Right now, it's 79. So not too bad. Slightly elevated, normal activity level. I was just curious. All right, so again, museum Saturday morning, in person, back to where we were, with modifications. Please bring a mask if you have one. If not, the museum has some. We'll be distanced. They've already marked the floor off for us. Please do call the museum, Alexandria Museum of Art, during regular business hours. Let them know you're coming so they can register you for the class. I think they have a limit of about 20. I don't think we've ever had 20 in Qi Gong, but it could happen. So be sure and call. Let them know that you're coming. If you have friends who have done the class before with you and don't do Facebook, if you would please reach out to them somehow, let them know to call the museum. I apologize for the short notice, but they told me yesterday afternoon, so as soon as I could, I started updating the Facebook page and all the social media. So please let them know where you're coming so they can be ready for us, and then we will we'll proceed from there and see how it goes. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have started it off well with some energy cultivation, some energy building. I hope you take that to whatever you come into today, whatever you decide to do, whatever approaches you. I hope you can approach it with a calm mind and a settled spirit and a flexible body whose lungs are healthy and blood pressure's low and heart rate's low and all that good stuff. Tomorrow is Friday, so I will be back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And of course, Saturday morning, museum, we'll see about doing some kind of a live feed for those of you who don't feel comfortable joining us in public just yet. And I fully understand. We'll see if I can set up something with Catherine on that. I don't think she'll mind if we do a little live broadcast at the same time. So, until then, as always, please remain safe. If the governor was back on the air yesterday talking about how bad the numbers are and rolling back to phase 1, then it's not getting better out there. Please be safe. Please be careful. And I will see you tomorrow morning.